Here it is, yo. The big video drop, as promised. If you haven't already, go ahead, like, sub, and share this video so you don't miss when I make new content. Now let's see what actually happened on the night of February 20th, 2025.
Oh, fuck. Hello.
Hello. Go ahead and come on in, bud. No reason to stay out in the cold.
How's y'all's night going?
Thank you.
What's going on?
Well, she's mad because I got onto her for James's fall earlier, this little guy. They were on the bed, and I've warned her against that before because this little guy's fallen a few times.
Yeah.
And she, I guess, got mad that I give her a tongue lashing about them being on that bed. I can see the bed. They don't need to be on it, especially if we've had multiple falls, you know what I mean? And especially when they're both right here on the bed with him, there's no damn reason that baby should be fine.
Okay.
But he fell from here, back and hit his head and his back. So
This little guy right here, or the other one?
James, the other one,
The other one.
the one that's walking.
Gotcha.
So I was in here giving him a tongue lashing, about it because I warned her before. Told her that they needed to take him off the bed.
Yeah.
She wouldn't listen when I took him off the bed. So, I kind of went on a little rant about, if nobody's going to listen to me, then, I'm not going to help anybody out. So, because I do a lot for her. I do a lot for the boys. I do a lot for her with the boys. But at the end
Are you guys
of the day,
married?
No.
Okay.
No, we've no relation like that at all.
Okay.
I am her representative payee for the state of Missouri because she's got some mental handicaps.
Okay.
She was being abused over at Rosendean's, where her legal husband Michael lives.
Excuse me for a second. 38 to other units you can disregard.
So I helped her pick them up on the 27th from a WIC office, where that one is told by his nutritionist that basically his weight and stuff, that she was about to be filing charges for neglect because of his weight. He's way undersized, and I've been building him up since, her and the boys have been here. But I guess she's wanting to take the boys back over there, and that's a dangerous situation that we got the boys out of, and she's wanting to go back to an abusive situation and take the boys into that. I said, no, not going to happen. I'll have the state come and take them because we got them out of an abusive situation. You're not taking them back to it.
Is there records on all that?
There are. As a matter of fact, she's had ex partes on Michael, Dean, and Rose.
If you have an ambulance staged, they can disregard. I wasn't aware that they were staged.
I guess they were one since he had fallen.
Do you want him checked out?
I mean, it's up to you guys.
I mean, it's ultimately up to you guys. If I didn't realize the fall happened 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
How's he been acting?
He's been acting okay. But, man, as you can see, that's a good height for him falling backwards to fall off of.
Yeah.
And his size. But, I mean, she's pretty well, got to have constant care to be able to watch the boys because she herself isn't of sound mind, and capability to do it. She lost her oldest son, Matthew, because she wasn't able to take care of him.
What's your name, ma'am?
What?
What's your name?
Delana
Delana?
Guerrero,
How old are you?
35.
35.
I had them when I was 34.
What's the name of the people that you're wanting to go to?
Was Indian Guerrero, Marcus' mom and dad.
304 East Garland Douglas Drive.
I know, she's on her way up here. She does have a gun. I was just
She is
letting
not
you know.
coming up. I'll tell you, I got guns too. She ain't coming up
And
my
I-
drive. This ain't going to turn into that.
Hold on. Listen, kid, you guys left that abusive relationship, right? Is that correct?
Yes,
Now where she's wanting to go back to.
Okay.
and I don't have no
And
clue.
whenever you were there, the child was malnourished, super skinny, right?
Super city.
There's
But wasn't eating properly, and there's danger there, right?
Not really danger, but he's not eat.
So what about everything that you reported? What about how Dean has firearms out all over the front of the house?
He
all over the
does.
living room?
So here's the deal. You understand what Department of Family Services is, right? Okay. There's this thing called a 33 paperwork, to where if a child is in danger, the state will, I will take the kids into custody. Okay.
For how long?
For as long as the investigation is, and during that investigation, it could be determined that you might not be fit to get the child back, right? So it might be permanent. Already, being right here in this house, it seems like this is an extremely safe area for the kids. Just by listening to what happened in the past at this other house, I can guarantee if kids go over there and we get called to do a check well-being on them, and we find out that the kids are in danger, we will take those kids into custody. Newton County Sheriff's Office, we take those kind of cases very seriously, and we like to protect the children.
I know you do.
So that being said, it's nice and warm in here. I can see that they're in the kitchen eating and everything like that. There's food here, right? Okay. All the kids have places to sleep here?
Yes.
Okay. Why would you want to get them out in the negative temperature? To take them to another house late at night to where you've been abused in the past?
In front of the boys.
Don't you want the kids to be safe?
I do.
Okay.
And
Is this not a safe spot? I get that tensions may have risen because the kids fell. It's a scary situation whenever a kid falls like that. It is.
I mean, it's
I was in there hanging up some of my jeans that he gave me. And I just happened to turn around and I seen him fall and I went to flag for him, but he hit the floor before I could catch him.
If those kids go over there, there's a great chance that we're going to take them into custody.
kind of feel to you that you will not be called because of it.
Do what?
I have help over there, which will help.
They're hoarders. They have bed bugs. They have roaches.
Yeah,
There's
they
no
didn't live
area
there.
for the kids.
So if
to walk.
the
kids were-
if
they
the
could
house
have
is
bed
a
bugs.
mess, that's another reason to take kids into custody. So that's it. Listen,
You can.
it sounds like. Hold on.
Yeah.
It sounds like this is the best place for the kids. Alrighty. I don't know why you would want to take the kids out of here.
Because I'm done with the young. I
Done?
cannot do what they do anymore.
Show me their rooms.
It's in there.
Okay.
It's kind of the. We didn't have enough room for them.
Okay. That's a nice looking bed.
And got to sit in here.
Okay. For the baby. Perfect.
For the little one.
Yep. Okay.
And then we built that bed and
They was both sleeping in here too. Tony got
Okay.
this book out there.
Right.
And
So the house that you're wanting to go to is the room like this?
yes, they got the on beds.
Is the room clean like this?
Yes,
What about the bed bugs?
yes.
And you said that they were hoarders.
Yes,
So I have
yes.
a hard time believing that a hoarder's house looks like this. They have their colors over here. They have their games. It's all organized. I would not take them anywhere. If you take them over to that house, I'm going to take custody of them.
Let me see if I can.
I need to turn the heat up in here.
Hello?
It's a little
Hey, Tony cut the cord, so
So did we.
what?
So did we. So I have a feeling it was probably going to go south.
Who owns this
So
house?
hopefully they're there.
I rent it.
You rent it?
Yeah.
Officer,
Brian Stevens.
Yes.
So these people are that she's on the phone with are the ones that she's wanting to go to,
Yeah.
and you don't want them on the property.
You said his
Okay.
last name is W-E-I-S.
Weiser.
Lazo. Officer Lazo is here right now.
Oh. Okay, so
And
what did you tell them?
he said that if I go, that he'll take the kids into sit custody.
Who?
The officer.
The officer ain't going to do shit. I'm sorry. Because we're coming to get the kids.
You're not allowed on my property, Rose.
So
It's not us, it's Michael.
Or Michael.
So let whoever you're on the phone know that the homeowner does not want them on this property. If they show up, they could be arrested for trespassing.
Then
Snap.
how am I going to take them down to the vehicle?
Well,
Why are you wanting to take them out of here?
I don't like the yelling. And I told myself, and I told
is
Claire,
there any yelling that happens over there?
no.
Really?
Michael,
What?
if there any yelling,
I've got it on video.
what you say? Oh, please.
You have paperwork saying that you have guardian.
I said I'm paid. Where she needs to get guardianship. Angie Casavecchia had a guardian.
So what does it mean that you're the representative?
It means that I have to handle all of her finances because she's mentally incompetent, and the state of Missouri has tasked me to do that.
Just the finance part?
She needs a guardian. Angie Casavecchia was her guardian, and if she leaves, I'm still going to get a hold of Angie's office because she needs to be back on there. She can't make these decisions for herself. And, I've got it on video of Michael yelling, saying that he's going to go get drunk, that he's going to beat
You got that
people.
on video?
Yeah, I got that on video. That was the night that I went to get her when he was abusing her, the guy that she's on the phone with
He
right
was
now.
not, he
I've got it on video. It's
that
abuse.
if
I'll have to find
that I
it
was
and
not
send
allowed
my
back on
Google
the
photos.
property.
Yeah, he said that you're not allowed back on his property, exactly. And who are you on the phone with? That same person right now.
Because I called him to tell his mom to call me to asshole.
You shouldn't be calling people that you're in the custody and divorce stuff with, so.
I'm not.
Whoever you're on the phone with, let them know that they're not allowed on the property and that they'll get on, they're on speaker so they can hear me. If you show up, you're going to be arrested for trespassing.
So I was just meet you down at the end of the day.
That's still property.
Okay. Meet us down at the end of the driveway with the cop.
Would that be okay?
I guess.
Because I'm not one to fight.
Well, here's the thing. If you,
I've-
he's just going to take the kids. He's not going to go all the way down to the end of the driveway with Michael and all them.
You understand that, right?
He's-
I've made it very
going
clear.
Down, he's taking the kids.
Let me give my mom a call and let her know what is going on.
Just, if the officer will bring you guys down to the end of the driveway, we'll do it that way.
No?
You can walk down yourself.
I'm not one to
That's what it'll
fight.
be. It'll just be you walking down.
Tony said it would just be me. And let me put you on hold, Michael.
Huh?
Might as well just hang up the phone so I can talk to you. Okay?
I will give you a call back.
There's a bubble in the sink. Just want to make sure that water runs in the
Okay.
sink so it don't freeze.
Wrap the babies up, whatever you need. If the officer, or whatever. If the officer will bring you down to work, meet us with kids.
That's not happening. That is not happening.
The kids aren't coming.
Let me call my mom, Michael.
Alright, just let me know.
Okay, I will.
Alright,
Bye. Go, Mom.
bye.
I'm not sure what the classification would be because it just got taken
Hey,
off the
officer is
status.
here, and Michael is on his way to come and get me and the kids.
And I'm surprised
Do
it's
you want to
gonna do
repeat that?
that.
The officer is here,
The officer's not going to let the kids go.
Just let her talk for a minute.
and he's not going to let me take my kids.
Her mom
With me.
back over there.
No.
And I
Can
tried,
you let me talk to him, please?
you are speaker. Your speaker is Officer
Wiser.
Vazo.
Delana?
Hello.
I'm here.
Hey, this Deputy Wiser with Newton County. You're wanting to speak with
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, because I can't understand everything she says.
Okay. She, from my understanding, one of the kids fell off the bed earlier, hit their head. Child's
Yeah.
fine, but there was an
Yeah.
argument. There was an argument because the child fell off the bed. Now she's wanting to take the children to another house where she has been. There's been domestics in the past, from my understanding.
Yeah.
And from my understanding, the house is not clean. There's bed bugs there. So I told her if the children leave this house to go over there, I will take the kids into custody.
Okay, her house is not clean.
The house that she's wanting to go to, no.
It's not clean.
Yeah.
Dean and Rose's,
Dina and Rose?
Michael's.
Mom and Dad.
Is that her ex's parents?
I believe so, yes.
No, his
Where there have been ex partes in the past and other disturbances.
I think her grandma.
Okay, hey, no, call her mom. Call your mom.
Yeah, I don't know what all's going on there and stuff. It's hard for me to do because I can't come down and help her.
Well, I'm not. I don't know why she called you. She just.
She's been calling me, but I can't understand everything she says. It's hard for me to
Okay.
say.
Okay. Well, like I said, I don't know why she called you. I was just letting her know that if she takes the children out of this house to go over to that house, there's a great chance
Okay.
that we will take the kids into custody. And
Yeah, is that other house, is that her ex-husband?
Yep.
yes,
And she has trouble with them too.
yes, I will. So I got multiple people telling me the same thing on that. So, alrighty. Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, I don't know why she called you, but that's what's going on.
There's no.
You're taking the kids into custody?
If they stay here, I have no issue with them staying here. Because this house seems pretty clean and a good space for them.
Yeah.
Would you agree on that?
Well, I just don't know because I don't know the whole situation on everything. I know that she was abused and
Okay.
her ex-in-laws, she
Okay.
was being abused by them.
Okay. Alrighty.
And,
Well, I appreciate your time. I got some other things I got to take care of here, but like I said, I just don't know why you were called, but I appreciate your time.
yeah.
All right, you guys, you have a good
I'd
night.
like to see her put someplace safe with those kids with some supervision.
Yes. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, alrighty. Well, I appreciate your time.
Okay, thank you for talking to me.
You're welcome. Bye.
Love you, Grandma.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, is this your phone, sir?
Yeah.
All right. So, even your grandma's in agreement. That's not going to be a safe spot for them. All right. So, where's your room at? It's in there. Where's your room at? Okay.
She's staying with me.
Okay. Would it be a best option? Would it be a good option to separate for the night? Because it is late. Kids, what time's our bedtime?
It's about 9.
Whenever they get tired and
Yeah.
they're at that
So
phase.
it's getting to that time. It is negative degrees out right now. Alrighty. It is blistering cold. Don't get these kids out in this cold to take them to an unsafe spot. That's not making good decisions. So I am going to suggest get the kids in bed, separate for the night, calm down, and then readdress this in the morning. Does that sound fair? That way the kids have a safe, warm space.
I can do that.
Hold on. 38 Central Code 4, no need for any further status.
James, watch it. He's an officer. Don't hit him.
Okay. So let's do that for the night. Everything gets calmed down, readdress it in the morning. All right. If these kids go over to that house, they're going to be taken into custody.
Go help him.
Okay?
Just move the chair off of him.
Does she have an ID? Do you have an ID?
Okay, go ahead and move him too.
I thought they were all living too.
Alright. So like I said, just stay here for the night, relax.
I'm not staying here. I have to get away from 24 tonight.
Do what?
I'm not staying here. I have to get away from him.
Okay. What are you going to do with the kids?
I will leave them here for,
You going to leave them here?
yes, and I will,
Who's the female that's out here sitting on the couch?
his girlfriend.
His girlfriend.
Connor's girlfriend, yes.
Okay. So you're good with leaving the kids here?
I will have to let my grandmas know.
You understand going over to that house where you've been abused in the past? It's not good. It's not going to end up good.
I will have to I will talk it over with Michael.
Is Michael the one that abused you? That does not make sense.
No.
If those kids leave and go over there, I'm not even going to let them get over there. You understand that, right? I'll have a van come over here and I will take them from here. I don't know why you want to go over to that house where you have had ex partes in the past. You have been abused. I don't know why you're wanting to go back to that. Try to make that make sense to me. Why you would want to do that.
Just to get away from everything. To let it cool down.
Okay, so you're wanting to get away from an argument that
Yes.
happened here
Yes.
to go to somewhere where you were abused.
Yes.
How does that make sense? You had a verbal argument that, from the way it sounds like, it wasn't that serious to go somewhere where you beat.
No.
So you wanted to leave here where an argument occurred to go where you were verbally abused. Is that right?
With my kids, yes.
Kids aren't going over there. Does not sound like a safe spot for them, so I will not let that happen.
Will you at least talk to us and Michael?
No. Because the argument was between you and your caretaker.
Then I will come along.
Do what?
I will come along. I'll let her know.
And do what?
Just let her know what's going on.
Okay.
Because she has been through the set of things with me and my big sister. She dropped me and her off because of my dad.
Do you have a phone?
No.
No. I think it's going to be best to stay here. You can shut this door and relax. But I think that's going to be the best bet. And then readdress it in the morning. Right? You can call your mom tomorrow. Because did you try calling her just a little bit ago?
Yes, before I called my
Okay.
grandma.
It's kind of late, so she might be in bed.
No, she don't. What time is it?
It's
Almost 10.
yeah.
So the 2 hours behind us, or ahead of us, I don't remember.
Where's she live?
Washington.
Washington?
Carterville.
Yeah.
Not Carterville, but Carter Falls, right by Carter Falls.
Okay. Alright. So, it's gonna be the last time I'm gonna ask, what's your plan for tonight?
Just going to Neosho, and I will call my mom on the way there.
How are you gonna get to Neosho?
It was.
Do what?
Was.
Rose?
Mom.
Okay. Where's Michael at?
With his mom.
That's not a good idea. Whose house you gonna go to in Neosho?
His mom and dad's.
I can't stop you. If you're wanting to go over there to where you've been abused and everything in the past.
I mean, my mom knows.
She's in Washington. She can't know.
I tell her everything. I call her for anything.
Okay. So you're gonna let the kids stay here tonight?
Yes. And I will put, I will put
She wants the kids to stay here. She's adamant that she's wanting to leave. I can't stop her. So
I can't either.
So as long as... Are you really considering leaving your kids?
I want to take my kids, but you not let me.
No, I won't.
Then
But what I'm saying is I'm not going to let you keep your kids if you're going to... No, listen. I'm not going to let you keep your kids if you're going to go to their house.
let me get hold of my mom.
You've tried that. She's in Washington. What is she going to do tonight?
Sure, but she probably just hang up on her.
That's... Just stay here for the night.
Wait for guys. She's over here, ready for me, and they go back to New York without me.
Well...
These are the same people that are fighting you for those
Tony!
children in there. I mean, I don't care if you leave, but you're not coming
They're
back.
over at the end of the driveway, ready for
Then
me.
they can just as easily leave
Get out of the
because
way.
they were told not to come.
I will call.
You goddamn kids ought to be more important.
I will call my mom.
Hold on. You're not making a good decision here. You're leaving your kids.
You not let me take them.
Do what?
You not let me take them.
You're right, and I'm telling you, stay here tonight and don't go back to this house where it's nasty, abusive, and dangerous. No,
You can see for yourself.
I'm not doing that. I've had multiple people telling me the exact same story.
Then I will call one of his deputies. He knows. I will give her a call.
This isn't shop for a cop. Shit, no.
The state will take me.
No talking sense into her. What?
It's pretty much like a brick wall.
Well, and I think that's a big part of her disability too. That's why I'm going to get
What's her disability?
intellectual. It used to be called mental retardation. Literally, that's what it is. But they changed the DSM because that was considered a derogatory term, retardation. So can't call anybody retarded, anything like that. Can't even use the term. So it became intellectual disability. She's severely intellectually disabled.
Okay.
Her ex-fiance, Bobby Geiger, somehow got her out of needing a guardian because Angie Casvecchia was her guardian.
Where's Dad at? The legal dad.
He lives
Down
in
there.
Neosho.
He's the same way. It's the same thing. He's mentally handicapped. She's mentally handicapped. Rose, I'm not sure if Rose is mentally handicapped or not, but she.
What's Dad's name?
Michael Grazer.
Grazer.
She's been a victim. Ex parte violations. And he's been a suspect in ex parte violation, disorderly conduct, child molestation, 3rd degree assault, domestic. Yeah. I just need to know if there's any ex partes in place or 99s. Go. Alright. So she's going to go over there for the night, I guess. There's no active ex partes in place, so I can't enforce anything there.
And she's gonna have to get a hold of me anyways about like her check and stuff. So
Okay, alrighty. Readjust it in the morning, I guess. At least the kids are safe here.
now what about legality? She tries to come back out and get them. Because that's where I'm wondering if maybe we need to have the social worker come out here and.
Well, as of right now, she said that they can stay here for the night where they live. As of right now, I can't really do anything about it.
Pull the boys
I can tell you if those kids do go over to that house, there's a 90% chance I'm going to take them into custody.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bed bug infestation. She brought them over here. I had a pest guy come out. He told me everything about what I needed to do to get rid of them because it costs like $1,500 for the startup. So, heck, we just went and got the supplies. We had it in one room and neutralized.
Is the baby on formula?
Yes, he is.
You got formula here?
Yep.
Can I see? Can I see all this right quick?
Yeah, and the nutritionist wants them to stay on the formula for the late
Diapers
game.
are over there.
But
in the box.
both boys have teeth. They're old enough they can eat soft food,
Okay.
other stuff. The big thing is their dietary guidelines. Dante, the small one, he's allergic to basil. James, the bigger one, he's allergic to ginger mushroom.
Okay, so it sounds like you know all their medical stuff.
Yeah.
Then. Okay. Alrighty.
Pretty much got it.
Do you guys own this garage that's down the road?
The garage.
Or the shop that's right down the end of the drive?
Somebody else's.
That's someone else's?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Because that's where they're parked at right now, so.
Oh, I thought that was them down there at the end.
That's them parked at the end of the.
Well, at the end of the driveway is our neighbor. Her
Yeah.
name is
Well,
Mary.
technically it's all ours and...
Yeah, it's just an easement down there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, it's an easement, but it's part of the jointed property.
Okay.
Yeah, it's owned by the same.
Now you can give him a business card, Angel, and
I
tell
did.
him.
You
Oh,
already
did you? Did you already get? Okay.
I told her, I was like, well, ask him if he needs any for his buddies. Take some for your buddies too.
Yeah.
Well-
as far as real estate law, I definitely know. And
Gotcha.
they need to get off Lake Ostafano because they are on our property.
Yeah.
They need to
So-
get off before you leave.
Yeah, and I imagine they're just waiting for me, so I was just wanting to get an update on that before I do. I got one. I got one.
Who are your buddies?
At work.
Oh, okay.
Colleagues.
If you guys have any other questions, call up to the sheriff's office, okay?
Okay.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
One question I do have for you.
Yep.
So I mean, she's leaving. What's happening with the boys from here? Is it just a matter of waiting on her to contact me to see if she's gonna, figure something else out, or?
Yeah. I'll contact my supervisor before I clear the call and let him know what's going on and see what his input is. But
Because I'm wondering if he might need to have a social worker at least schedule it to come out or something.
I'm gonna hotline it, and so that's gonna be the issue there.
Yeah.
So someone will do follow-ups on that.
Okay, that's fine.
So-
They can contact me. I know I told the guy, because we've had a few times where they've came out on false reports. I've told them not to come back out here, but this situation, I'm
Yeah.
more than happy to work
Okay.
with it for the boys.
Alrighty. I'm guessing you're the one that called us.
Yes.
All right. Let me get your phone number anyway.
Yep. And it's on the card she gave you too.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Driver's license. I can give you the number. I don't think you ever.
I was able to run it. I already ran it all, so I got that. So All right. Well, like I said, I'm on to hotlining it. Just
Your mandate reporter.
Yeah, so- but I'll tell them to go on and get off the property. But
Okay.
we'll readdress it in the morning, I guess. Alrighty.
Good. Thank you.
Yep.
Have a nice night.
You too.
You too, Mother Boats.
Alrighty. Okay. Curious on what this is gonna entail. What are we doing here? Hello.
Hi. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just a neighbor, and we got knocks on our door, and woke
Okay.
up.
Okay.
So I came out to see if she was okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on, and if you don't,
Well, if you're wanting to go back inside, no problem.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to get her some gloves on her
headed
fingers.
Well, her ride is right here,
Okay.
so
I'm so sorry. Here.
Oh, you're fine. We will be to sleep a half hour.
are you the ride? Okay.
I'm the biological grandma,
Okay.
and I'm the dad.
All right.
Bye, you guys.
Well, she's right here, ready to go.
I'll call you back. Where's the? Can we have our twins?
If they go over to your guys' house, I'm taking them into custody.
Why? They're my sons.
Okay. I've talked to multiple people, and if it seems like this is
Call you
not
back.
going to be a safe spot for them at the house that you guys are going to. So, if they go over there,
It is a safe spot. Even Grant, caseworker that come out to my house, said that our house is a safe house. If you're talking about that little
He's the one that
SOB up there,
He started.
he's just saying that because he wants Delana, and Delana don't want to be with him.
And
well,
He's only been in my house one time.
okay, he's not the only one I've talked to. So, she's ready to go. And I think this lady's wanting to go inside.
I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. So,
then-
you have a good night, ma'am.
I'll have Grant come back out to my house, and Grant will clarify my house.
I don't know who Grant is.
He's a caseworker.
Okay. Well,
then I'm gonna take this to the. I'm gonna take it above you, and I'm gonna turn you in for doing the same damn thing that guy's
Keeping
doing.
my grandbabies from me, and I'm gonna get him for kidnapping my grandbabies.
Yep.
okay. Well, she's let them go stay over at the house. So,
I don't want that.
well, she's already made that decision. They are the homeowners over there, and they've made it
No,
very.
they're not the homeowners. No.
They rent that house. They're the okay. So,
But they're my kids. I want them.
okay, you guys are good to go. Alrighty.
Well, then I'm not leaving until I get my kids.
Okay, you understand if you go up that house, you're gonna get arrested, right?
Well, then I want to have my kids with me before I leave here.
Go get in your car. I'm gonna make some phone calls. So just go sit in your car right quick.
Okay, you can call Grant. He's a case.
I'm not calling Grant. I'm calling other people. You guys are good to sit in your
Well,
car.
Then you do that, and we'll wait right down there.
All right, that's fine.
Hey, Will, can you hear me?
Yep. All right. So this mom, she mentally challenged. She's wanting to take these kids to a house where she has gotten ex partes against Michael? What was his name? Grazer. Michael Grazer. I've had multiple people tell me that this house is a hoarder house. There's bed bugs there. So I told the mom, I said, hey, if you take these kids over there, I'm going to take them into state custody. Because it doesn't sound like it's going to be a fit place. And there's no talking her out of it. And so finally she says, fine, I'll just leave the kids here with my caregiver. And her ex-husband is here now. And she's going to go over to their house and leave the kids here with the caregiver. Now the ex-husband is saying, I'm not leaving here without my kids. I told him, I was like, well, I've been told multiple people that this house, especially with the past, all the abuse and ex partes in place, it's not a safe spot for them. So I'm not going to let the kids go over there.
Go back to this guy's house?
Yeah.
And she has a protection order against him?
She no longer has one.
Oh, no longer has one, okay. Yeah, if mom has physical custody of the kids, and she's wanting the kids to stay with caregiver there, then, I mean, she can do that.
And
She doesn't have to allow them to go over to...
but it seems like both mom and this ex-husband that she's currently sitting in the car with, and the ex-husband's mom, it sounds like he also has mental issues. So I'm not even sure on custody agreement on what he's just the finance caregiver. He deals with this lady's finances.
Oh, that's it?
Yes.
So she's got a power of attorney for finances
Yes.
and not medical?
Correct.
That's a little weird.
But I tried everything. I said, hey, the house here, it's super clean, organized, and nice here. Why would you want to take the kids out in negative temperatures to go to this house that's infested with bed bugs, that you've been abused several times in the past, got ex partes against this guy in the past, currently divorcing him, and it sounds like it's a hoarder house. Why are you wanting to do this? And she's like, well, I got into an argument here. I was like, that doesn't make sense. So, she's like, well, I'm gonna go to his house, then kids can stay here. And then she walked down the end of the driveway to get in this car. And now the dad, who I have no idea on legal guardianship here, is saying he's just not wanting to leave without the kids.
Yeah, I mean, if mom has physical custody of the kids, so I mean, it doesn't matter what he says. If she's wanting the kids to stay there, then the kids can stay there, unless this guy has documentation showing that he has custody of the kids. He can essentially fuck off, even if he does. We can't force the kids to go with him, so.
With her sitting in the car, I guarantee they're talking to her. And now, I would bet money that once I go back up there and tell them have a nice night and address it in the morning, they've already talked her into, no, I want my kids.
Yeah. What's the problems with this guy's house?
The one that she's going to. I talked to this lady's grandmother for some reason. She called her, and she says, yeah, that's not a safe spot for the kids. Her caretaker said it's not a safe spot. The caretaker's wife that's here, or girlfriend, whatever she is, said, yes, that's definitely not a safe spot. And there's an elderly guy that said the exact same thing.
And it's just because they have bed bugs, or what?
Bed bugs, hoarder, and domestic violence.
Where are they living at?
What am I trying to do here? believe it's the address.
It's here in Neosho.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give Brad a call. Let him know what you got. I don't know if there's going to be enough really there to 33 the kids.
I'll just following Metro 2, Griffith.
Take the kids.
Yeah, and all the kids' food, diapers, formula, and everything is here. This is...
Yeah, I just run through Brad real quick and say, as long as she's willing to let the kids stay there, then, I mean, there's really no issues. It's not enough to 33 the kids.
Right.
But if they change their mind after the fact, then, I mean, it's going to be hard pressed what you got, so, because they're not over there in that situation right now.
Right.
So, run it by Brad, and that way he's at least aware of it, so if there is any other future problems, then
Yeah, I already told...
he may have history with them.
Yeah, I already told the caretaker before I left the house and came down here to talk to them at the end of the drive. I told him, I was like, I'm gonna end up hotlining this because she's leaving the kids tonight.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. If you don't take a report on it, just be sure and,
I'll end up taking a report and covering all that.
alright, sounds good. If anything else, just holler.
Alright, sounds good.
Bye.
Brad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brad.
Hello?
Hey, Brad, sorry to call you so late.
That's okay.
Hey, I'm currently on a call. This mom, she has a financial caregiver that she lives with. She's mentally challenged and has 3 kids. She's living at this house, and they got into a slight verbal argument about one of the kids falling. Didn't get physical or anything. She's wanting to go to her ex-husband's house, who she's currently in the process of getting a divorce with. I'm being told by multiple people this house is infested with bed bugs. They're hoarders, and there's domestic violence cases, verbal abuse, and that's why she's leaving him. She's wanting to go take the kids to this house, and I said that's not a safe spot for them. Looking at this house, it's organized, clean, they have food, clothes, and stuff here. It's better here. And she's a brick wall to talk to, and she has her ex-husband at the end of the drive. She's sitting in the car with him. She's already made the statement, okay, well, the kids can stay here with my caregiver. I'm going to this house. I was like, okay, that sounds like a plan. I don't understand why you're wanting to do that, but okay. Yeah. The caregiver even said that she's brought bed bugs to the house in the past, and he's put money into cleaning his house to get rid of them. So fast forward to me leaving this house. They're still sitting at the end of the drive, and the dad is saying, I'm not leaving this place without my kids. It sounds like he also has mental challenges, and I have no idea who has guardianship. And I told him, I was like, if these kids leave here, I'm taking them into custody.
Right. So
Yes. And last name is Garza.
Doesn't sound familiar. You know, the only thing you could the only way you can get that information is you have to have DFS come out there.
Yeah.
And have DFS come out there, and they can look in our system to see who has custody.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they can do that, and then if I mean, do you think are they mentally are they pretty bad mentally messed up? Or they can take care of these kids?
He's not as bad as she is. She's kind of hard to understand. You really have to pay attention and listen to her as she's talking. But they really don't seem that bad.
Where do they want to drag these kids out at 2:30 at night when 17 o'clock?
Right, and that's another deal I told him. I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense at all. What would have hurt for the kids to stay the night there tonight?
Yeah.
Is it just because they just were the parents and were they don't want to do something?
Yes.
The only thing I can think is if you're borderline wanting to take them or keep them safe, I say you call DFS up. Have DFS find out who has custody of this child. And I would say honestly, we're probably pretty I don't know that we can prove they're an immediate danger. Does that make sense?
If they go to the house?
Yeah, well, without you'd have to go look at the house.
Right.
I guess you can do that, you know. I would say the situation you're in now, I don't know, you know, after hearing the sheriff today, he's kind of, I don't know if that would be something where they could, DFS could come out and do a safety plan or something, you know, with,
Oh, the mom just got out of the car right now. She's walking up to my Tahoe. Hold on. Yes, ma'am.
This is my father-in-law. He was
Okay, I'm on the phone with someone right now. I'll come back and I'll talk to you in here in a second. If I don't really need to talk to your father-in-law.
Can you repeat that, please?
I don't really need to talk to your father-in-law.
Did he?
yes, sir, you do.
No, go back in your car.
He said he'll come at the car again.
Yeah, I heard that.
All right.
Okay, so now, give me that deputy sheriff's name and badge number.
It's Deputy Weiser, Newton 38. Go sit in the car while I'm on the phone.
38, Deputy Weisel.
Yeah. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think he said it's like 8:14. I'm not for sure, dude.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Can I have your badge number, please?
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. I appreciate it. Alright. Bye. Alright. So are you guys leaving the kids here tonight?
They didn't want me to.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call DFS then. Alrighty. And we'll get it all squared away.
You're more welcome to come to my house.
Well, all right. You have a seat back in the car. I'm gonna call DFS, and it may be somewhere we're gonna take the kids into custody then. So I'll have you go sit over there. I'm gonna call some more people and get DFS on the way here.
What is that guy's badge number?
It's 38.
Oh, just 38?
Yeah, that's my badge number.
Okay. DFS has been at my house for 20, 30
Okay, that's fine.
And I've had
All right.
inspection every time.
All right. You can go sit back in the car. 38 Central. Can you have the on-call DFS worker give me a call, please? Alright, well, while you're walking up to me, get your hands out of your pockets. What's up?
You want us to still hang around, or you want us to go home? Or
You
what?
guys are good to go if
Until we find out about our kids, my kids.
Okay, well, it sounds like this. You understand how cold it is right now? Why are you guys wanting to get the kids out of the house?
She wanted us to come and get her and the kids.
Okay, and then while we were up there, she's saying she wants the kids to stay here while she goes with you guys.
But
who has custody of the kids?
Me and my wife.
You guys are separated, though, right?
We're still married.
You guys are in the process of getting a divorce, right?
We were, but we're going to try to work things out. So right now, we're the parents of the kids, and my mom and dad are the grandparents of the kids.
Okay.
My mom's
hold on.
My mom's already got the custody of my sons.
All right, listen. You guys keep on. You and her keep bringing up grandparents into this. It's going to sound brutal how I'm going to say this, but I don't care on the grandparents. I am dealing with mom or dad and mom. Okay, that's all I care about right now.
I want my kids. I'm sorry.
Okay.
If I got outraged with you, I'm sorry, but
You didn't get irate with me.
If it sounded like it to me when I said I want my kids.
Okay, and
if I did, I'm so sorry.
You're good.
I didn't mean to.
So here's the deal. I'm being told.
I want my kids. I'm sorry.
Right.
That's my mom.
All right. Can you get back in the car? I'm talking to the dad right now.
Okay, I just want to make sure he doesn't,
No, he's completely calm. He's fine.
I've been down that road.
So I'm being told by multiple people that this is not going to be the best place for the kids right now. Other than people that are even right here. I'm being told multiple times.
Who's all telling you this?
I'm not going to divulge their information right now. So the deal is,
or anything. I've never laid a hand on any kids. I don't believe in laying hands on any kids.
Okay. I'm being told by multiple other people different. So my main concern, if she wants to go to this place where, and it does sound, she's even admitted that there was domestic violence in the past. There was ex partes in place. If she's wanting to go back to that, that's on her. She's an adult. She can do that. I don't care. I care about the kids.
Yes,
okay?
I agree.
So I think this is going to be the best place for them tonight. We can rehash this out in the morning.
Okay, I work in the morning, so how would we go about this? Because I have a job. I don't get off until 3:30.
I'm going to hotline it. I'm contacting DFS to see what's all going on, and we can get in touch with them. Do you have your ID on? Well, I think I already ran your name.
I didn't expect to come out this late.
Yeah.
My ID is at the house on my dresser.
Yeah. Do you have a phone number?
Yes, I do.
Let me get that from you here in a second.
Okay.
So are you in agreement that, because my hands are frozen just by standing and talking.
I know.
Kids should not be out in this weather.
I agree.
So I think it is best that they stay in warm weather tonight.
Okay.
Right? Ten-4. All right. You're Michael, right?
Yes.
What's a good phone number? What's the address that you are wanting to take the kids to?
It's
Neosho?
Yes.
Okay. Just confirm your phone number.
Yes.
Address. Okay. Like I said, I think the best option for tonight is to not get the kids out in these
-degree weathers.
Correct.
I agree.
Let them stay in the house tonight.
Okay.
Where they're safe, and they've been living here, right?
They were living with me until...
They've been living here for how long?
I don't remember, because they came and got them while I was at work. why my mom and dad was at the WIC office with the kids.
Okay.
Because they had a WIC appointment.
When was that?
I think it was December.
So
27th.
they've been here for a while, so they're very familiar with this house, right? Okay. Let them stay in this house tonight. I'm going to contact DFS, and I'm going to hotline the incident, and they have more resources, and they'll be able to determine on where the kids need to go. Alrighty. Okay. So let's let that play out. At least the kids have somewhere to lay their head where it's warm and nice tonight, and a DFS worker can come do a walkthrough. If you guys choose to have the kids stay there, they can make that determination.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And if you can't get a hold of me, can I give you at least one of my parents' number?
Yeah.
So you can give them a call?
Yeah. What's the number?
Okay, my mom's is... My dad's, if you want to write his down, it's...
Okay.
All the same number except the last digit.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, you guys are good to go. Like I said, I'll be taking the report, and I'll contact DFS, and they can come do the walkthrough and determine on if it's going to be a safe spot for the kids. Alrighty.
Okay.
But let's let them sleep for the night in the warm weather.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Yep. You have a good night.
You too. Be safe.
You too.
There you have it, folks. You've seen why the children were at my house, because of everything that Deputy Weiser found out when he was looking up Michael Grazer. So hopefully, we'll pray that maybe God works a blessing in those kids' life, because we know what situation they're in now after this major video drop. Also, we know that Rose is friends with who she thought was Grant, is actually Garrett Cummings. You heard her mention that Garrett had already made up his mind, because he had personal issues with me, that he would let them go into that house. And you've heard the confirmations of the abuse. It wasn't fake. They just let her go back into that. Newton County, shame on you. Matt Stewart, shame on you. The sheriff, you let a mentally challenged woman and her mentally challenged husband have the care and welfare of those children, which, by the way, you heard Michael mention that he has a son who his parents have custody of. Mind you, he lives with that son because he lives with the mother and father. The son that he lost custody of because the state said that he was unfit, which I believe is where that child molestation allegation came in that you heard Deputy Weiser aforementioned there. So they're letting the kids go back with him, who lost custody of his oldest son due to that allegation, and is still living under the same roof of the son that he lost custody of, because he said that his parents got custody, meaning they got custody, and he lives with them. So figure that one out. Until next time, if you haven't already, like, sub, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you stayed this long, you're a legend, and you know the real truth.